decided I would do a quick video of my garden since I spend most of my time out here now. This is the newest side of the garden. After I did the 2 raised beds, I decided I wasn't done. So I finished this this weekend of this area. So these are cherry tomatoes and beef steak tomatoes. All of those here are the various tomatoes, and I started all those from seeds in the green, well, inside first in the garage and then in the greenhouse. These are some sweet peppers I started from seeds. They were taking off very slow. I had them somewhere else and moved them over here, so they're doing a lot better now. These are some jalapeno peppers. They're looking kind of rough, so I'm going to do a little bit of work with them tomorrow, but they suffered a little bit in the greenhouse while I was gone on my cruise, and then the dogs got to some of them. These are some Komodo dragon peppers that also aren't looking as good, so I'm going to work with them tomorrow as well. More tomatoes. This was added this weekend. This is a yellow bandywine tomato. I actually bought this plant from the market yesterday morning, so I can't wait to have that. I've never had yellow tomatoes, so that should be good. I'm starting these from seeds. So I started these from seeds this weekend. So these are cantaloupe and some cucumbers. This is my large carrot box. These were all started from little bitty seeds, and they are looking good. We had them somewhere else. They were not thriving, and Scott had an idea to move them over here, and they have taken off. And then I've got some marigolds in there with them that I bought, and then some marigolds there that was started from itty bitty seeds, so hopefully they will bloom soon. And then walking over here, we get to the first garden box, which has all of the beautiful summer squash in it that we are getting ready to stake because they're getting so big. So I cut some sticks this morning, and they're already starting to flower, so you can see the flowering of them. So we'll have some squash. I can even see some little baby squash down there now, but they were started from seeds in the garage under grow lights. And then I've got some blue button, some bachelor button blue boys, which are just some flowers that are going to be beautiful, but they pair well with some other vegetables that are right here. So these are my green peas that are growing crazy. So I added some sticks to them this morning as well. And then I've got a spinach that was started from seeds that is doing pretty good, but it's slow moving. And then I've got a couple other little spinach that was in the greenhouse. I added those over the weekend. And then my turnips, I had a pack of Georgia turnips, and they were planted a while ago, and they didn't take off. So I went and got just a pack of turnips from the Dollar Tree because I already had that whole row, and I planted those on Friday or Thursday of last week. And if you can see, they're already sprouting. Look at there's more sprouts. And I've spent a lot of money for the Georgia ones, and they did not sprout, and I paid 30 cents or 25 cents for the 30 cents for the ones from Dollar Tree. And look at all of them that I've planted have sprouted, and it's only been about 4 days. Now we get over here. This was added this morning, and it is a watermelon sugar baby. So a little small, it will produce little small watermelons. These are my sunflowers that were started from seeds. I got sunflowers in the front yard, sunflowers growing everywhere. So they haven't flowered yet, but they will. These are some zinnias, and I tried a rocket tomato in here, and I see a little bit of growth, but I don't think it's gonna grow, but I just wanted to try it, so I'm gonna add some of this. I got marigolds there, lavender. These tomatoes were added this morning. They were started from seeds. I found them in the greenhouse. Didn't think they were gonna make it, and did doctored on them a little bit last Thursday and Friday, and they're looking pretty good, so I upplanted them this morning. These were bought at the market this past weekend. So these are strawberries, and they're looking good. And then we get to this garden box. This is my favorite because it has my collard greens in it. This is my largest collard green. This was actually started from seeds in the hydroponic unit inside. It is still growing in the rockwood wool that hydroponic seeds grow in, and the rockwood is buried inside. So this was kind of a experiment, and it is doing well. 2 leaves fell off this morning, and I chopped them up in my turnip pot, and they're cooking now. There is 3 more collard green plants that were tiny that I purchased from the market like several weeks ago, and they are doing well. And then I've got a peppermint plant here, which was tiny, but it's doing well. And that helps to deter the bugs in here from getting on my greens. They don't like the peppermint scent. And then I've got some marigolds that will be growing in here because it helps with the bugs as well. And then everything in the front right here used to be lettuce, but of course I harvested the lettuce last week and the week before, or 2 weeks before, and so I added Big Jim's green chili plant here. Big Jim's is a farm here also, but they produce some really nice chili, so we're gonna try that. And then there's just another marigold there. I added that this week, and it's a zucchini plant. I got it from the market, so I didn't start it from seeds. More marigolds, and then I added this, which is California Wonder bell pepper, which I got from the market. More marigolds. This is my zucchini that's been going in here for a while. It's been harvested, and it's starting to regrow because zucchini will continue to produce for you. And then here's my 3 okras, and they were started from seeds. I had about 5 or 6 plants in the garage, started from seeds. Only 3 really took off, and so they were planted out here. And they are slow going, but okra really likes a lot of heat, and it hasn't really gotten consistently hot here. We're probably in the upper 70s today, and it was 50s last night. So, but they're doing good. So I love this box here because I've already eaten things out of it, and I've been able to plant additional things in here. And the only thing left we have, which I think, because I have so many tomatoes growing, that I'm going to take them up to the school. Oh, I have this. This is my herb garden. So I have parsley growing here, sweet basil. The dill is taken off here. Thyme and oregano has not. And I wanted some rosemary in here, so I ordered those, and they should be in tomorrow. So I'm going to replant thyme and oregano and then rosemary here. And move this over a little bit, and that would be the herb box. And then I have all of these tomato plants, both cherry and beef stock. And they were all planted from seeds in March in the garage with grow lights, and I babied them, and they were slow to take off. And now they look wonderful, but I've planted so many of them already that I really don't have a lot of room for all these tomatoes. So I'm going to take them up to the school tomorrow and put them in the teacher's lounge. And any teacher that wants to take them and plant them in their own home gardens or in a pot just for fun can. But that's a tour of, we had to cut down all of that tree because it was blocking the shade from my boxes. But that's my gardening. Scott's hoping that nothing else gets added, but I see a spot over there that I could add a whole new box. Hopefully he will not see this video. Say hey, Sachi. Hey. And there's Jean. Jean got her summer cut, and she got her lion's tail, and she got her ears cut off because they were naughty. Say hi, Jean. Say hi. Give me a handshake. Shake my hand. Here. Tell the people hey. Hey. Come on. Say hi. Here. High five. Here. You want a treat? You want a treat? Shake. Shake. Good girl. I'll give you a treat.